time. We're coming back on this live. I'm sorry. I'm hoping that everyone that was sort of kicked off of the second one is coming back now because I really do want to talk with you guys. It's interesting times, and I'm taking you along for the interesting times. Let me know that you're here again because there was like, I don't know, 100 something of you guys. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. And I don't know if you guys missed what just happened. Oh gosh, you guys are so nice to come back, honestly. I don't know what happened with that. I don't know what I pressed. I feel like I'm not really good with this live thing, but yeah, it's a giant mug, but it helps me drink water. If I went mute, you guys probably didn't hear the huge booms. So like even though the missiles are not in my area, okay, you can still, because it's small, things are echoey. I literally heard boom, boom. I don't know, did you guys hear that? Let me know if you heard that. That's why I went with you guys outside to the balcony where the cat bit my foot. Not my cat, another cat. Um, oh, as soon as the alerts went off, the sound was off. Oh, that's what it was. So, okay, maybe that's what happens when the home front command puts like a message. It goes like, and then I have to like, it takes over your whole screen. So I guess that's what happened. After that, I went, um, after that, I can hear the booms outside because it's echoey. After that, basically, I heard the boom. So even though it's not in my area, you can literally hear boom and everything will shake. And so if that's how it feels over here, and they drew, I don't even know what it feels like, there. It must just be so deafening and so loud and scary and just shake everything. So like, it's that way. Nadine asks, why aren't you in the shelter? I'm not in the shelter because it's not in my area. So even though I can hear the booms, it doesn't mean necessarily that it's right here above my head because it's not. So I will only go to a bomb shelter if there's a siren. That's what tells me that I need to go to the bomb shelter. But if I need to be in the bomb shelter, I will go there. I'm not going to stay outside. Um, Also, guys, thanks so much for coming back. I had to stop the live twice, and people still came back, so I'm grateful for you guys. Um, uh, Feather 8B, change of subject. Have you tried art like your sisters? Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Guys, I'm actually trying to figure out how I can comment on this live because I don't really know how. Because I want to comment and I want to pin something. Let me guys know if you can see me, but if not, I guess I might say goodbye because there's no point in doing this to you guys like a third time in a row. Um, yeah. So you guys just let me know in the comments if you can actually see me and hear me. Frozen image of me. You can hear me. Okay, yes. I don't know what's happening, guys. I don't know. The internet is not so good right now. So I don't know what you guys, I don't know how long I was frozen. Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay. You guys are saying don't leave. I don't want to leave. I want to stay, but I also just know that if the internet isn't good, then I'm sort of just, you know, talking to myself. I'm sorry. Yeah, the internet isn't good right now. I also wonder how many people are using the internet because everyone's on their phones. Oy, but I do love you guys. I love the fact that even for the third time you came back. It's very beautiful for me. I feel so blessed by you guys, really. Yeah, you hear cats because there's a very loud cat that lives downstairs. His name is Dexter. We call him Dexty. And he's just a talker. So you will hear Dexty at random times just like meowing. So that's Dexty. Um, Chris G. It's great to see you too, even though I can't see you. We'll metaphorically call it seeing you. Anyways, I don't know what you guys heard or didn't hear, but I was trying to basically explain why I'm not in a bomb shelter. And so I'll recap and say that even though there are missiles incoming, it doesn't mean that it's in my area. And so even though there's that, it doesn't mean that I'm in danger. Only when there's a siren, I have to go to the bomb shelter. So if that happens, I go to the bomb shelter. But you can oftentimes see actually the interceptions from the Iron Dome going up, and you can see the Iranian missiles sort of meet them in the air and explode, and the shrapnel comes down, and it's a very eerie and weird sight. And then you oftentimes hear like multiple booms. So like boom, 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 boom. Like you'll hear it like that, even though you're not anywhere near it. So that's, crazy. Steve says Tel Aviv is about to get hit. I think they already have been. I think they've been intercepted, but I'm not near Tel Aviv, so I'm safe. Thank you so much, Steve. Also, if you guys want to actually see the places that were actually hit, I reported that for All Israel News. You can see the video that came out today. Basically, I went to Tel Aviv and to Bat Yam, and I showed where those two places were hit. So if you want to go to see those videos, feel free to go to All Israel News on YouTube, and you'll see my face in one of the latest videos, and you'll know that it's that. And I'd love to, this is maybe a bit unorthodox, but I'd love to like pray for you guys. I know that not everyone here is of the same faith or religion, but as an action of goodwill, I really love you guys, and I really pray for you guys, and want there to be, that you guys would feel that from me, because I know that I write in the comments that you guys leave on YouTube, like, thank you for praying and be blessed, but I really do mean it. I mean it. And so, yeah, maybe just, I thank God for you guys, and I pray that you guys are blessed beyond measure, that you have peace in your heart, that your mind is clear and protected, that you become like a fortified in peace, that you'd find success in everything that you do, that your relationships with your family and your friends would thrive, that you feel cherished and loved and valued in your life. And yeah, just wanting you guys to feel, very very loved. So I hope that you guys can feel that, and that you just feel that someone is paying attention to you, because you guys are so valuable to me, and I know that you bless me all the time, and I just want you guys to know that I bless you guys. Yeah, I'm sorry, Antonio, that sometimes I've been cut off or go black for a second. I think my internet connection is not so good right now, so you guys will have to forgive me. Yeah. You guys are saying thank you. No, thank you guys. Thank you guys. You're the best. I mean, I don't say for no reason that you guys are the best. You truly are the best. And I'm so grateful that you guys are also patient, because I don't always have the ability to put out vlogs on time, because I just know my capacity. And so either way, I just want to stay in touch, because this friendship, if you will, online friendship, it goes beyond content, right? Like, maybe I don't know you guys so much, but you guys know me a bit more, and I see you guys as my friends, as my allies, and I think our relationship goes beyond content. Like, even if I didn't put out a vlog, I think you guys are wonderful. And so I'm just so happy that you guys are sticking around, because that's very precious to me. Yes. So let's just say now I just got this thing that says a rocket and missile attack. The event has ended. You can leave your protective spaces. So they say, when you can leave. So they tell you when you should go in, and they tell you when you should leave. So actually they've become a bit advanced with like how to tell the public, like give them those safety instructions. So it's very good. As baby girl PT2, sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I have a Jewish friend here in the States, And when I mentioned her about you and other Messianic Jews, she says that Jews don't consider Messianic Jews as one of them. Is that true? It is true. A lot of Jews do not consider me to be a Jew because they believe that I am a heretic. That basically believing in Yeshua is like believing in an idol, and so I am cut off from my people. I don't believe that that's true. I believe that I am a Jew through and through, and I believe that he is the Messiah. So yes, a lot of them don't consider us Jews. Um, Blessed 117 says, "Do you watch channels like Behold Israel?" I feel like that's familiar to me, but I don't know why. Let me see. Let me as as we speak, I'm just gonna pull it up on YouTube to see who is Behold Israel. Because I feel like it's familiar to me, but I don't know why. So let's just check this together, if you will. Oh, with Amir Tsarfati. Um, Actually, funnily enough, that's good that you said that because I actually follow him on Instagram, but I didn't know. I guess I didn't know that he has a YouTube channel, so I'll subscribe to him now. Amir Tsarfati is, according to what he says here, is it's a Behold Israel is a non-profit organization led by native Israeli Amir Tsarfati. Our mission is to provide reliable and accurate reporting on developments in Israel and the region. So Behold Israel is Amir Tsarfati's YouTube channel, and he's really great with reporting everything that's going on. He has like over 1 million subscribers on YouTube, so you guys should definitely check him out if you want to see like more, content about Israel from different people. There's so many different content creators in Israel, whether they're, you know, I don't know, Israeli born, secular, whoever they are. There's just a lot of great ones. So yeah, go check that. Also, So Be It on YouTube is a really nice one as well. I think that's also a good one to follow. Armando Rodriguez says that he's praying. Thank you, Armando. I really appreciate that. We need all the prayers that we can get. Britt says, "Hey, Oriel, Ryan is stuck in Athens." I am sorry. I think he said that to me on the YouTube channel in the comments, or you said that to me in the comments. I'm sorry. I know this is such bad timing. It's horrible. I hope that he can somehow find his way to either back to the States or to safety. It's hard to be stuck abroad when you were planning to come here. I understand that. Aiden Murphy says his Telegram channel is excellent for news too. Yeah, that's a really great idea. Follow Behold Wonder. Behold Wonder, yeah. On his Telegram as well. Relaxing Walker is a good one as well. Yeah, Relaxing Walker literally just does this really simple, relaxing concept of just walking in Israel. So like, let's just say he's in city center Jerusalem and he has his camera and he's just walking around, and you just get to walk with him and see where he's walking. So I don't know if he does also archaeological sites, but he basically just walks in Israel and you get to walk with him. So do that and hang out. Let's Dorothy, oh, I've never caught you live. Love you. Many prayers. Oh, much love to you. Happy. Sometimes people, I do random YouTube lives and sometimes we get to catch each other like times like this, so I'm so happy. Britt asks, would you say that the missiles are getting less? I think probably less in quantity, according to what I know. I think in the first night it was like 200 missiles. And then actually I can recap to you guys because I saw it on one of these news channels. Let me give you guys some like facts. I will tell you. Actually, let me turn you guys around and we'll look at it together. So this is Ynet. You can see here it's Yediot Achronot. It's one of the newspapers. So they're like the war with Iran. So these are the attacks in Iran. So this is the IDF or the IAF, the Israeli Air Defense. They attacked 250 targets. 5 of them were like nuclear targets. 10 of their like leaders were taken out, and 14 nuclear scientists. And then they show you on the map, sorry, it's not focused yet. They show you on the map where they targeted, where they hit. And then in Israel, they're like, there were 6,161 sirens. So this is only in the last few days, okay? People that were evacuated, citizens that were evacuated were 3,822. There were 400 missiles launched. There were 1,000 katbam. Katbam is a in Hebrew it's kli taish bilti miyuashet, so it's like a suicide drone. 40, there were 40 like actual like hits on Israeli soil that weren't intercepted. This is really sad. There were 24 citizens that were killed, and then there were 1,842 that were injured. And that's sort of what it was. So you can see that all of the news, like they're saying right now, that there were just a few missiles sent from Iran. So these few missiles literally send millions into bomb shelters, but there's only a few of them. And it's without injured. So, and you can see sort of the, you know, that coming down from the sky. Let's see if that's a video, if I can show you guys. But there might be, let me turn that off. I'm going to show it to you guys, like, you know, people are filming it, even though technically they shouldn't. But I'll show you guys just how it looks in the night sky, because it really does look sort of eerie, but it's also very mesmerizing because you can see it and you're like, whoa, like that's literally in the sky. Hi, Suzanne. Suzanne Brindis is here, everyone. So this is how it looks like. If you guys can see, someone just showed it coming down in the night sky. So it can be a bit, you know, scary and beautiful at the same time. You know, that's how it looks like when it's, you know, coming down. So that's an intercepted one. I'll show it to you guys one last time. That's in the sky, and now it's being intercepted. So it sort of glows, and then all the pieces basically fall apart and then land somewhere in, you know, in Israel. So that's how it looks. Someone said deadly fireworks. Yep. Basically looks like something like that. Yeah, it is mesmerizing, oddly. It's a very strange thing. And Natalie asks, are the interceptions increasing? Well, we have a lot of interceptions. We have more interceptions than not. So that's actually good. Let's see. Monica Leal says, I would love to see you collaborate with Sergio and Rhoda. I think it would be a wonderful video. You know what? I've thought about that. You guys know that I have a little bit of an insecurity, how do you say, complex, inferiority complex. I always tend to think that because I'm like a small YouTube channel and really like don't have a lot of subscribers in a sense compared to a lot of these people, and you know, my Instagram is very small, then I get this feeling like no one, like they're not going to want to collaborate with me. And honestly, it's not even about collaborating. I just love meeting interesting people, and I love going to interesting places, and I love seeing the land. You know, like I think tomorrow I might go with Levi and Sammy to some place, and I'm just like, ah, so fun. Like whether I vlog it or not, it doesn't matter. I'm just like, I get to see places, and I'm so curious. And so even just meeting Sergio and Ron, I like to see, to just meet them as people, to go to interesting places. I love that. So you guys can also, if you want to, talk to them about me. You know, I feel like a lot of times like good things happen when people are connected, but they're not necessarily going to want to be connected to me or know who I am. And that's actually how the collaboration with Insightful Nomad happened, because everyone kept talking about me with him. So maybe that's something that works, but I feel sort of insecure to sort of interject myself into the dynamic. I don't know. It's a problem for me. I'll heal one day. Maybe that'll change. Um, let's see. Someone says it's not small. Chill. Oh yeah, just keep going. Okay. I'll explain something. It's not small in quantities as if like if I put now 8,000 people or something in a room, it's a great amount of people, right? But in comparison to like 1,500 people, 105,000 people, or I don't know, like 400,000 people. Like it's people. These YouTubers, they have so many people wanting a piece of them that sometimes they don't look at people like me as if I can do anything for their content, right? Because they don't want to waste their time on collaborations that don't build their channel, if you will. And so that for me is like I I know that everyone wants a piece of them, and that they're very selective with who they want to collaborate with. And sometimes when you're a person that has less subscribers or less influence, they sort of tend to be like, eh, you know. So I'm not trying to like be bad, like go like not be kind to myself. I'm just sort of being realistic with that, you know. So, but you guys are nice. Natalie says, just talked about you with Mansour, who came live from a bunker. That's really kind. I've never met him. I just spoke to him very briefly through chat because he knows Sammy, and I guess he followed me and just, I said hi. But I'm assuming that he's nice. Um, and Mary says, how do you know unless you try? That's true. Mary always has the best advice. Guys, if you don't know, Mary, I don't know if I'm saying your last name right, Bouchard or Boucard, is like a fountain of wisdom. Every single one of your comments, Mary, is like I take it and I put it in my heart and I wish it in my pocket and then bring it out when I need it because you're such a great encourager. So if you guys ever see Mary with you guys can see her. I think it's either like an angel or a butterfly or something that's like in her profile. Read her comments because her comments will not just encourage me, they'll encourage you. I love Mary so much. Um, blessed 117 says have confidence. If you show wants your channel to grow, it will. And you seem so sweet. Thank you. I also think that probably I just need to work on my inferiority complex so that I'm a bit more bold. Firefox asks, do you guys have to stay indoors? No normal everyday activities like working? So in the beginning, it was a state of emergency, so we were restricted to like they stopped like certain activities like school, big gatherings, like workplaces. And the reason that they do that is because when you have a lot of people in the same building, the risk of them getting hurt because there's, let's just say it falls on a school, let's just say it falls in a building where people are working, then you have a lot of casualties. Whereas if you're all at home, the chances that there are less casualties because people are scattered is more likely. So they do that for people's safety. Now they sort of have lifted off some of those restrictions. So people are, I think, able to go to work as long as it's no more than 30 people in an environment and only if they have a protective shelter nearby. So that's sort of, I think, the new rule. I don't know if they have opened up the school system again. I think school might still be in Zoom. Chris G asks, what are folks doing to cope with this stress? Eating a lot of junk food. I've seen great videos of folks singing in shelters. That's true. Seems like the spirit is strong. Yes, absolutely. The spirit of the Israelis is very strong. When I was in Tel Aviv, literally people were like, sitting at cafes and, walking around. Maybe in the beginning it was like sort of, quiet and people are sort of like, why are you outside? But, Israelis were just very resilient and Iran can't stop us. They can't stop us from living life. And so we're very resilient people. People play games in the bomb shelter and actually I've seen because they know that there's a lot of missiles and they don't want to like run to the bomb shelter and they run back and some people don't even have a bomb shelter. So a lot of Tel Avivians, let's just say, they make the underground parking lots, they literally just make it their shelter. So they come in tents and they have these like blow up mattresses or like, little mats, and they'll just sort of spend their time there or try to sleep or things like that. And so you know, it's just we keep ourselves busy and play games and, you know, stuff. And so, yeah, the Jewish people are very strong and very resilient. Um, Tiffany S says, I am glad you guys have so many bomb shelters, yet sad you have to have them. If missiles came to the USA, we don't really have anything but storm shelters for our many tornadoes. Sometimes I don't know if I'm hearing like a boom or something, or it's literally just something else. But actually, what's going on is that there's, even though we have a lot of bomb shelters, there's actually a lack of bomb shelters. So there are areas in Israel that they don't have a lot of bomb shelters, and it's a problem. So they're trying to create the fact that there would be more. Um, so yes, let's see. Um, Rada says Iran-Israel war is most searched in this time frame. If you work correctly, you can get million in few months. I know that. I've honestly, like, I've created, like, I have content to create a video, but because I've been working and editing actually for my clients for all Israel News, I didn't even have the time to create one for my vlog. Maybe if I would have stayed up like all night and just like been in front of the computer for like 24/7, that I would have just got a vlog out. But sometimes my mental health and my capacity, it's just not worth it for me. I'm like, and it's not, it doesn't mean that you guys aren't worth it for me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm more just saying that like I can't be in front of a computer editing for hours and hours and hours all day without it like messing with my head, because there is a limit to how much content you can create and how activity you have. Because if I'm doing that all day for a client, at the end of my day, I'm just sort of drained. You know what I mean? So I don't want you guys to feel like I don't want to give you content, or that's not important for me to give you guys content. But I do know that I have a capacity and that I'm not always able to get to it. So I will get that to you. Just just maybe not today or tomorrow. Yeah. Um, let's see. I saw you in the anti-Israel guy's video. He got you in the background, you know, Coco's friend. Yeah. So I met, you could call it by chance, a guy named Ido. On his channel, he's called the Suki. Now I want to make something clear about the Suki. I I don't know him very well. I do know about his content that I'm not in agreement with his content. What does that mean? I am not anti-Israel. I am pro the Palestinian people as people, but I don't agree with how he presents Israel, because I think that it is biased, and I think that it is not. I think true journalism shows the good, bad, and the ugly. You're allowed, but it. I don't think he's doing quite that. And I'll tell him that to his face. Like, I think he knows. He called me to my face, an Israeli, a Zionist propagandist, to my face. And I'm just like, okay, like, I think that you're the same, but the opposite. But I don't mind. I think that that's okay. Like, the cool thing about Israel is that you can, or the cool thing about life or living with God is that I can completely not agree with Ido, the Saduki. Um, and yet we can be a type of friends. We are very different people. Yeah, very different people. But I believe in loving people where they are, how they are. And if God has sent a person my way to love in whatever kind of way in this friendship, then I'm there to be faithful. Doesn't mean that I agree with 99.9% of what comes out of his mouth, but I'm allowed to love him as a brother in humanity. So yeah, so I appeared on his. He might appear in mine. I'll see if that fits in one of the vlogs. Um, so yeah, WP Fooler. About 10 minutes ago, I was asking God how you were doing. Oh, so I opened up YouTube and you were on it. So glad you were doing the best you can in the situation. We continue to pray. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you. I'm so grateful for your prayers. Really, thank you. Um, that's so nice. You guys are saying such nice things to me. I'm just, I love you guys so much. Um, do a collaboration with Rotem. You know what? That could be an idea. Sometimes because she's a mother of I think 5 children, and she's pregnant, and so I wonder if she would have the time or the will. She's a beautiful person inside out. I don't know her as well as I'd like to, but we sort of shared. She did the majority of what I would call the newspaper videos on All Israel News. I would do like 2 of them a month, and she's so good at what she does, and she's a great reporter. She's very smart, and like ask really great questions. So maybe that's something that I should consider, to do a collaboration with Rotem. That's a great idea, John. I'll consider that. Thank you. um Jules, is there short-term house, let's say, for volunteers coming to Israel? um I'm sure you could find, there's we do Airbnb. There's probably short-term rentals that you could find. I'm not very well versed in where you can find them, but literally just search the internet. You could probably see some of those, if you want to volunteer. Let's see. Um, Tiffany S. Hi, Tiffany. It's nice to formally meet you. I'm so sorry you have to live your life knowing. Also, I know that I also answered your comments before. It's not the first time answering, but I'm just wanting to say formally hi. Um, I'm so sorry you have to live your life knowing where bomb shelters are and wondering when the next thing is coming. Thank you for sharing your resilience. I mean, you want to talk about resilience? Noah just commented after you, and she says, the Lord uses small, sometimes then he gets the glory, like little David or Moses with the stutter we have. We have a great God. That's true. Noah is resilient. Noah just had a siren and she went to the bomb shelter. And I think that that's resilience for you guys. Um, Captain Commenter says, I would send you some Oreos if I could afford to. I hope that you can afford to if you wanted some for yourself, but that's very nice of you. Um, let's see. You guys are just so nice. Uh, Oriel, Rada says, one song many were shouting in bomb shelter. Can you tell the song? Because I can still feel the spiritual vibes. I can tell you which song it is, probably, because so many sing it. It seems to be like the anthem of like Israel in the last year. So it's like Hashem Yitbarach Tamid אוהב אותי ותמיד יהיה לי רק טוב, השם יתברך, תמיד אוהב אותי ותמיד יהיה לי רק טוב, יהיה לי עוד יותר טוב ועוד יותר טוב ועוד יותר טוב. They're basically singing like, the Lord is blessed, he always loves me, and it will always be even more and more better for me, always, always good for me. So that's what they sing, and they just sing it and yell it, and it's a happy, happy song. And so a lot of people just sing that in the bomb shelters, and it's really nice. Dorothy says, don't stay up all night. Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. But honestly, because of the sirens, you just don't even know when you're going to sleep. So I think this whole week our sleep has been sort of whack. So in a sense, right now I don't even feel tired, because I've had to sleep longer during the morning. And then everyone's sleep is whacked. But you're right, if I can sleep tonight, that'll be nice. Let's see. You guys are just saying such nice things about the channel. I don't even have the words to say how that warms up my heart, because like you hope that you're doing good, right? You hope that you're doing something of quality. And so your feedback really means a lot to me. Like when you guys say that it's touching your life, or that it helps you understand Israel, or that maybe you can't travel to Israel and you see interesting places, then it makes me so happy to know that it's enjoyable content. Let's see. Tiffany S, can you get super chats? Is that like one of those like members? I don't know if it's like a members thing where you pay for to be able to speak with the audience. Like, is that what it is? I need to check that, Tiffany. But what I feel weird about is that I don't want there to be a situation where you guys have to like pay to talk to me, because I think that that's sort of I don't like that. I think you're probably telling me that because you want there not to be Israel haters within the comments. So when I do it from the computer, there's a setting that helps you that those that aren't subscribed can't, for like, I don't know, however many hours you say that they cannot be part of the chat, then you can make sure that they're not part of the chat. So that's actually something that I can do, and that's why I did it from the computer, but my internet wasn't good, so I've switched to the phone. But if it has to include you guys paying to be able to chat with me, I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. I don't like that. Yeah, brother says, brother vet, I like it when you keep it subscribers only. Yeah, I know. If it was on the computer, I'd still be able to, but because the internet was wonky, I had to move to the phone. Let's see. Someone says my body needs rest. You're actually right. My brain needs some rest from this war, but you know, it's okay. Mansour Ashkar says, Oriel, you're a rock star. That comment was quite a bit ago. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. I think I'm very, very late in the comments. I'm sort of like way up there. But yeah, if Mansour is still here, sending you a whole bunch of love, Mansour. Yeah, the comments are getting a bit crazy here. Just a little bit crazy. But you know what? We bless those who hate us, or at least I do. So, you know, just ignore it. I don't always put every person in timeout, but this person seems to be spamming just a little bit. But Eunice Abassi, you should know that I bless you, even though you probably hate me. But if you want a reply, I'll give you a reply. You say, reply for me why you kill innocent people in Gaza. So Mansour says, could someone mute Eunice? I think he works for CNN. It is my opinion that wars are very, 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 very unfortunate and very, very, very sad for all people involved. And Israel would love nothing more than to be, as Taylor Swift says, not part of this narrative. We are not interested in having a war with people. We are interested in peace. We must defend our people if we are being attacked. I personally am devastated by the loss of anyone who is truly innocent that is lost in war. Our war is against Hamas, and we have the right to defend our people. And that is the bottom line. So that's sort of where we're at with that. But again, you guys know me. I am a Messianic Jew, and I pray for my enemies. I know that that's very unorthodox. I am commanded by my faith to love my enemies and bless them. So, Mansour, I bless you, truly and genuinely. I don't hate you, and I believe that you have a right to express your opinion. I disagree with your approach on it. Because war is a war. And I don't know any other army in the world like Israel that actually creates safe zones for people, leading their enemies' own people into safe zones, which is something that Hamas doesn't do. So if you want to let us know who is really protecting the innocent people of Gaza, there is your sign. So that's where we are at with that. But I'll tell you guys are so faithful to still be here at 1 a.m. We've been at this on and off since, you know, 11. And this is a little bit crazy. Oh, hi, Manso. We say, oh, yeah, let's talk tomorrow. Perhaps we can do a live together. That could be really nice. That could be really nice, Manso. We can chat through Instagram. I'll be available. Um, where we're at with that. But guys, I'm going to, I think, go to sleep because it's 1 a.m. And even though this live has gone down 2 times, you guys have been faithful to come back. I think that you guys are wonderful. I think that you guys are lovely. I'm not saying it for no reason. You guys are the absolute best subscribers. And so, gosh, this is so spammy. Guys, I usually don't block or put people in timeout. Like, I really do believe in like free speech. I really do believe in it. But when something gets like overtaking the feed and I can't actually see your guys' comments, then it's, you know, there's a time and a place for everything. So that's it. I just want to say to you guys that I love you guys and I appreciate your kindness even towards people that you don't agree with that are spammy like that. And so someone says here, DH, I'm Egyptian Christian, stand with Israel. Yes, we have a neighbor who loves us. We love you too. Noah, and you have to gam. I love you. To all of you guys that are here, I'm reading all of your love yous and thank yous and bless yous. And I'm sending the biggest heart to all of you guys because truly, I think that half of our strength as a nation is with our allies, with those who love us. We're a strong nation individually. Oh, Matsu, you would have blocked him 100 times. I know. Yeah, you would have called him to meet you under the bridge. I don't have your muscles, Mansoor. What can I say? I don't have the muscles. But anyways, that made me laugh. Thanks. You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. You know what I mean? You guys are lovely. Okay, I'm gonna go. If Bunny was here, if Bunny, my cat, was here, he'd say goodbye as well. Thanks for being kind to me. Thanks for being kind to Bunny. And I'll see you guys in a chat really soon. Okay? We're not gonna be strangers. I didn't put out a vlog yet, but we won't be strangers. I feel like I could stay awake just to look at your comments. You guys are so nice. Okay, stay safe, guys. I love you. And stay safe and be kind to each other, okay? How do I stop this live? Very technically challenged.